Well, this month, Quezon City launched a card that will help LGBTQ plus couples make health-related decisions on behalf of each other. On the last day of Pride Month, we discussed the Right to Care card with BAHAGHARI chairperson Reyna Valmores. Reyna, thank you so much for joining us. What do you make of this Right to Care card initiative of Quezon City?
Well, first of all, it's a massive stride. We welcome it as a positive development in a country where it seems so inconceivable for LGBT couples to be able to make decisions for each other, namely in the realm of healthcare. It's a massive step. And we certainly hope that other LGUs would follow suit and even surpass this initiative. We also hope, of course, for the national government to take measures into their own hands. We do feel for all the positives that the Right to Care card offers. We also have some insights on how we hope there wasn't even a need for a card in the first place.
Right.
In fact, LGUs could instead focus on subsidizing and providing free legal aid for SPAs to couples. And more so, it is, of course, a very clever way of skirting around the existing legal provisions. We could also talk about changing these existing legal provisions and advocating for marriage equality in the country.
So, Reyna, this Right to Care card also allows the community and its couples to include their partners as a beneficiary in their insurance contracts. This is quite significant as well.
Yes, absolutely. It's one of the things that's often raised whenever BAHAGHARI tries to talk to LGBT workers. We try to discuss their issues and concerns. It's often raised that it's difficult as it is, number one, because labor is largely contractual in the Philippines, to have benefits. When they do have benefits, when they do have insurance, suddenly LGBT couples are being pushed to the margin. So this is, as I've said, a very clever way of skirting around that. Though, again, I hope we didn't have to.
Yeah, we didn't have to, and this should have even been done yesterday. And as you say, Reyna, even without a card. But why do you think, is it only Quezon City? Why is it not also being adopted by other cities? What are the hurdles? What are the challenges here?
There are, number one, cultural challenges. Of course, it seems like it's an abomination for two men, for example, to be in a relationship, let alone in a marriage. For example, we've been talking about a bill as bare minimum as the SOGI Equality Bill. It's literally just a law that says we will be protected against discrimination. Even that is taking more than 23 years, almost as old as me, for it to be even considered in Congress. So there's that aspect, the cultural aspect. Number two, I think our politicians, our leaders, have never had the political will to pursue it. It's not even just about healthcare. It's not even just about being able to make decisions for your partner. Even at the time of the lockdowns during COVID-19, when we had what we call ayuda or economic aid, it's not even an issue of you being related to someone in a relationship. It's literally about you and your household surviving.
Reyna?
We had LGUs, for example, PASI, who recognized LGBT families and provided those services for them.
And Reyna, you mentioned about the SOGI Equality Bill. We're seeing the First Lady, Liza Marcos, supporting the LGBTQ plus community. Why don't you approach her, speak with her, that this could also be one of her priority initiatives, that this SOGI Equality Bill becomes law during the term of her husband, which ends in 2028.
Yes, actually, even during the elections, number one, and even when Marcos held his first sauna, and even now, when he's having, when we're going towards his next sauna and his inauguration for his first year, we have repeatedly tried to issue statements urging Marcos to have concrete measures in support of LGBT rights. We do want to point out, it's very easy to say you support the LGBT. It's very easy for you to say we want to pursue LGBT rights. But what we want to know what is Marcos's position on the SOGI equality bill? What is Marcos's position on marriage equality? Why doesn't he certify it as urgent? The same way he's certified a lot of anti-LGBT laws as urgent. For example, the mandatory ROTC bill, for which the ROTC program, we've seen a long history of homophobia and misogyny instilled towards students. Why couldn't he have the same prioritization if he so claims that he is an advocate for the LGBT?
So we'll have to wait and see if this SOGI equality bill will have the political will of this administration to be passed by Congress and signed into law by the President within the next 5 years. BAHAGHARI Chairperson Reyna Valmores, thank you so much for joining us.